Check this out, folks. I don't even know exactly what these are. Are these sheep? Swati Kap. Just on the side of the main road here. Oh, check this one out. Big nuts just dangling from the back. Wow. Just grazing, just enjoying a little meal. Well, talk about street food. So I am finally leaving Thailand, leaving Bangkok. But first, we're gonna explore a little bit more. I wanna see Sam Rong area of Bangkok. It's very close by to me, just one stop from where I'm staying. I do think the area I've been staying near the Bering BTS has been a really good spot to stay. Highly recommended. But yeah, let's explore around the neighborhood a little more, head towards Sam Rong. Looks pretty cool, so let's see. So the area that I'm staying in is actually called Bang Na. That is the whole area, Bang Na. The condo itself is really great, and it's actually only 7,000 baht per month if you were to sign a contract for 12 months. And for what it is, for the amenities, for the whole place, it's amazing. To me, that's an incredible price. Even though it's a little ways away out from the center, you're still right by the BTS, and it's not that many stops. To me, it's not that far. So, and the area is so nice. You have so many shops, so much food, markets, 3 markets within a short radius. You have 2 7-Elevens literally within a minute's walk each. You have a Lotus, Go Fresh. Yeah, you have just everything you need, and so it's nice. And then where we're going now, there is a place called Imperial World. It's like a mall. So you really have everything you need. They have like a big C, like a supermarket, department store kind of thing, and all the shops in the mall. So I was told to go there for any additional things that I really need that I couldn't get otherwise. We got some full soccer game going on over there. So I haven't checked it out yet, and so I'm gonna make that walk. Just one stop. Walking all the way from my place to there, it's probably total 25 minutes. Yeah, let's see. I haven't walked that way yet. I've only walked to the right, which is kind of going towards the center, going towards all the areas I know, towards Onnut, towards Ekamai. I haven't walked the other way, and so I'm curious what it looks like, and curious what Imperial World is like. This guy is always killing it right here. Oh, he stopped singing for now. There's a bus stop just behind me. A lot of bus stops in Thailand, a lot of buses. So if you're not along the BTS line, the MRT line, there are buses to get around. That's typically how Thai people get around, who don't, all live near the BTS, the MRT. Majority of people do not live near a station that is close enough walk. So buses is one of the primary ways Thai people get around here. See a lot of kind of old school looking shops, everything of course in Thai, but pretty old school looking shops over here. Not super new, not super modernized. You will see some modern places thrown in, but it's actually the majority more local, more old school style. The prices actually reflect that as well. I can't really read Thai, so I don't know. 100 to 250 baht for, God, no idea. 200 to 350. I would say you could even find cheaper for those services, although I don't know exactly what they are. But it depends. If you can get it done at a barber, an actual barber shop, over here, a very local barber shop, it could be really, really cheap for whatever you need. A lot of stands like this. So many sauces. Holy. So many sauces. Only 15 baht for these. So cheap. 15 baht. I mean, that's like 40 cents. Very cheap. Another way people get around here. It's like the baht buses in Pattaya, but I don't know how they work here in Bangkok, or like I don't know the routes at all. But it looks exactly the same. I assume it's basically the same thing, just with different routes. Anybody know how the baht buses work? The songtails, how they work in Bangkok? I mean, that would be interesting. Hop on one of those sometime if I know where it's going. See the architecture, the design on the trains, or in this case just on the little skywalk, the bridge, the sky crossing. Very interesting. Check this out, folks. I don't even know exactly what these are. These sheep? Swadee Kap! Swadee Kap! Wow. I mean, that's wild. There's not even anybody not anybody tending to these animals here. Interesting. We got one over here too. Oh, check this one out. Big nuts just dangling from the back. Wow. That's just not something you see every day on the side of the road. So, and right next to that we have a gas station, and it's like right next to the gas station you have this little food spot, this little coffee cafe restaurant, but like super cool decoration, super nice, just right next to the gas station. So random. You literally have animals feeding off the main road, and then next to that a gas station with a cafe like that next to it. It's wild. All these look pretty normal, right? Pretty normal. And then we get down to Mario, who just looks absolutely bashed. Mario got into the cannabis, or he potentially got into the mushrooms. Wow. Check out this coffee shop. Pretty cool looking spot. Not sure exactly how to even say the name. XY Official CCCC Studio. I see. So it's like 3 floors. The first floor is a coffee shop, and there's like a department store or something else, it says. But that stood out to me. That's pretty modern looking. And this place I actually saw on the maps. Looks like a pretty like famous, popular spot. Of course, just have a live chicken down here. BKK Speed, like nice racing helmets and all your gear for racing and bikes, motorcycles, and of course a chicken in case you want to take dinner home with you. I will be leaving the country. I'll be leaving Thailand for anywhere from a week, 2 weeks to 2 months. I don't really know yet. That all depends how things go in this new country, how I enjoy it, because I've never been there before, and how things are going on YouTube. How you guys are actually enjoying the videos there, how much you actually want to see me there. So it'll mostly depend on that. We'll figure it out as we go. After the first, I'd say, week, it'll kind of give you some insight. I'll say I probably won't stay less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks is like a kind of a good minimum. Some cool street art here. Sorry, got distracted. 2 weeks is a nice minimum. Maybe longer. If I really do enjoy it, it definitely makes it a bit easier to stay longer. So yeah, I'm just gonna see how things go. So that's the plan. This will be one of my last vlogs in Bangkok. I never really know how many more I'll be making. Sometimes I go a few days without filming one. Sometimes I will film 2 on a single day. But they are always way behind where I really am already. So when you see this, I will already have left Thailand in real time. So that's where I'm at. A lot of just like random little shops here. Eyebrow studio, so many little like salons, spas, either nails or eyebrows, stuff like that. You see that so much, so common. And usually that kind of stuff is very cheap, like especially compared to Western countries. It's like very cheap. A lot of places to buy bikes and motorcycles too. You know, I say this a lot, but if I lived in Bangkok, if I do end up moving here, actually, I will have a motorbike. Even if I'm not using it all the time, I think it's convenient to have it when you do want to use it. And just try not to drive at like peak traffic time. It's another like little coffee shop here. They always put them next to the gas stations. I guess that's what it is. This one, see, the names are so difficult. See off, koof, cough. I mean, I don't like when it's not super easy to figure out the name. To me, that's like the opposite of branding. It's the opposite of what you want. So, yeah, sometimes maybe go a little bit more function over design. Some of these old school buses here. Interesting. These bright colors. Almost would like remind me of like, I don't know, Brazil. Not that I've been to Brazil, but it's just got them colors. So interesting. Another one, different one, but yeah, it's got like new adverts on it, but still old bus for sure. And again, another thing that just you'll see a lot of in Thailand is massive places full of like furniture and beds, mattresses, mainly like, yeah, furniture is huge here. I guess because like manual labor is such a thing, and they just build so much stuff. They make so many things. So there ends up being so much stuff for sale and being stored in these big warehouse-like places and shops. And you see it all the time. You see it in Pattaya, you see it in Bangkok. The further you go away from the tourist areas, the less 7-Elevens there are. The further the distance between each 7-Eleven from each other. It becomes so apparent when you're looking for one, or when you just want to buy something and you have to walk one entire stop 10-15 minutes before you find a 7-Eleven. And then in the other areas there's a 7-Eleven literally, you know, every 2-3 steps, it feels like. What a contrast. Same with the weed stores. You know, you have 7-Eleven and a weed store every 10 steps back there. Then you go outside the center and that goes away. Looks like I'm coming up on a little market right here, actually. Just kind of stumbled into it, to be honest. Thought I might have been getting to Samrong because of the stairs, but I think it's still just a little bit down that way. But interesting, there's a couple food places here. See here, 60 baht. Meals for the most part, 50 baht. Not bad at all. A lot of clothes. A lot of good, like, knockoffs, of course. Cheap stuff, 100 baht, you know, $3 for a shirt. That's good. I mean, off-white stuff, you know, typically very expensive. Regardless, I mean, it's always, you know, China knockoff versions. But sometimes can be nice, just buy a couple things that you know won't last. You know, maybe just wear it 1, 2, 3 times. I don't know, as many as you can until it's unwearable. Yeah, sometimes you can get a good wear or two out of them. Some cool shirts though. It's like a better selection than a lot of places that I've been to. You know, a lot of the malls and stuff like MBK. I feel like they have a kind of a better taste here, better selection. So kind of cool. I'm not gonna go browsing through all of it right now, but I think worth stopping in if you want to pick up some clothes. Yeah, a lot of like, you know, relatively like kind of trending hardcore style shirts, stuff like that. A lot of denim as well. It's nice. We have a cutoff shirt. A lot of stuff. Adidas. A lot of stuff that I haven't seen these exact shirts in other places, which is good. I see a lot of the same stuff place to place, so it's nice to see, like, I don't know, different designs, even, a lot of the same brands, but different designs. A lot of jerseys too. You'll often find jerseys here. Some cool stuff. A lot of stuff too, just lined. Shorts, bags. Wonder how much they charge for the backpacks. They feel a little bit cheap, to be honest, but again, that's just kind of how it goes with these markets. They are cheap. You're paying a cheap price, so you need to expect a relatively cheap or quite a cheap product, actually. The costs to make a lot of this stuff is so low that it can only be so good. The hats feel pretty good. The hats feel quite fine. Certain things can last, like shoes, sneakers is a tough one. Usually they're going to be uncomfortable. It's not the best for your feet. I mean, that's the one thing I would say avoid fakes is like with shoes. Everything else, you just get a bigger size. Bags, of course, fine. Bags are probably one of the best things. Avoid shoes. I think denim also, maybe go with quality. But like shorts and cotton, polyester, pants and stuff like that, hoodies, I think it's a go. You see something you like, get it a little bit bigger, size or two bigger. Make sure it fits quite big before you wash it. It will shrink like crazy. So that's what you need to keep in mind, how much it will shrink. And like shoes, they look great on the outside, but often they feel very cheap and they will break down very quickly. Your feet are supporting you all day, every day. So to give it something super flimsy and cheap is not the best option. So again, shoes, sneakers, I don't recommend the fakes. But everything else, go for it. Go for it. You have like a lot of band tees, Iron Maiden type stuff. Then you have your Adidas kind of track pants. Anything you would need. If you don't bring a lot of clothes and you want to buy clothes while you're here, you will never have an issue doing that. Let me just say, they're cheap and in abundance. So sometimes it's nice to pack light and just plan on buying a few things when you're in Thailand, to be honest. We have made it now to Imperial World. Here it is. And actually, even along the other side of the street, all along here, there's many shops. Okay, I got too close. Many shops. Everything you need. The elusive 7-Elevens right here as well. But let's check out Imperial World. It's actually quite large in person. Of course, every mall in Thailand is just extra large. All right, there's a big C. We do have a cinema here. Ooh, Metropolis Game Center. Should we see what the arcade holds in store? I mean, does this guy want to get... Just kidding. Let's check out Imperial... Why is that word so hard to say? Imperial. I am getting extremely hungry, so maybe we'll eat something in here. I believe there's a market nearby. I did see on the map, like a night market, some kind of outdoor market. So we'll check that out. It does look like there's stalls in here, as you typically have in the malls. There's like not necessarily a market inside, but they set up stalls as if it's like a occasion, like it's a holiday, festivities, festival type thing. But they pretty much do it all the time. It's like a regular thing. I think it's cool. It's nice. It keeps it fun, I think, instead of like more permanent looking stores, so yeah, I like the kind of pop-up store feeling that they go for here in Thailand. Cheap fruit, not bad for the mall. It's pretty good. Some of the malls you will find little bags of fruit for 50, 60 baht, which is crazy. Then you can go outside the malls, of course. You can find them for 20 baht. Skewers. Yeah, I'm not really looking for anything like this. Is too much of the like generic mall street food type stuff that I don't typically go for. Just because, yeah, my body doesn't agree with it so much, and also it's not like the best thing all the time. I think here and there that's like convenient, but I usually go for something a little higher quality, more interesting, something a little different, something I'm just more interested in. Usually like a curry, a pad krapao. Curries, I'm always after the curries, or any place that has a bunch of dishes like just set up that you can see, 8 big colorful bowls of meat dishes. I like that. I like to pick a few and try some things, so that's what I most often look for. This mall is probably a very typical Thai mall. Like I want to say it's, there's different. So like Icon Siam, for example, is going to be like a standout mall. It's going to have a lot of interesting, different things going on inside. A special food court, and like some different kind of shops, some different design going on. I think here it just sticks out as like a more typical mall, one that would be convenient to have. Like if you live nearby it would be very nice to have. Have a bunch of options for little things to eat and drink, and then like banks, and then all the shops you need. I think, there's a real convenience factor to it. It doesn't strike me as much as like a mall that you would travel from anywhere like too far to visit. It's a local mall, but it's a nice one. There's other local malls like this which are shite, which suck. And so this one actually seems really nice. Has a lot of different things. I'm gonna go up to the top. Let's see if I can check out the games. That'd be cool. Check this out. Ooh, this would be a nice vlogger outfit. This is what I need to blow up potentially. A lot of clothes. I mean, Sports World, another common store that you see, all athletic gear and sneakers. Again, good mall if you actually need to buy something. I'm gonna go up another level. I believe there's another level or two. I think I'm most interested in seeing, these are pretty cool, pretty nice. I think I'm most interested in literally the game center, as well as seeing what food options they have. I just wanted to kind of see if they had like a food court type thing as well. I'm gonna see what that market is outside that I saw on my maps and just pop over there. But yeah, first let's check out the next flow. I don't think they're gonna have like a top floor food court kind of thing here. Actually looks like electronics floor. All electronics floor pretty much. Standard. They like to separate the floors by what it is. You typically get to a floor, it's all electronics. You get to another floor, it's clothing. It does keep it nice and tidy, and it's for shopping. It's pretty good. It's great. But it lets me know when I get on this floor, like immediately, like, okay, time to go to the next floor. Oh, and look at this. They have a little food court, little Thai style food court over here. Let's see. Maybe I'll just take a little peek inside, see what's the prices like, what's on the menu. I mean, they probably got all the good stuff. Smells good in here. Not overly packed. The one thing I don't like, as much as I like the Terminal 21 food court, it tends to get very busy. I think I just happen to be there at some of the busiest times, and I can't ever find a seat. It's happened to me 3 times now. A lot of stuff looks pretty good. 55 baht for like soup with pork, chicken. Not too bad. Spicy sour soup. Let's see. See if I can find any curries. Hagapao, porkapao rice. You know, I'm not really looking to eat any rice. I'm trying to actually abstain from rice, and there's some curries, you know. I know there's too much sugar inside of these curries here. I'm trying to abstain from pretty much all the good stuff. I've been dieting a bit. I've been cooking all my meals for the most part in anticipation of going to a new country and wanting to explore the cuisine. It's definitely a cuisine worth exploring, and I'm going to want to do that in the beginning. So I've been trying, because when I first arrived there, I'm going to, first couple days, it's going to be, you know, street food madness. And so taking it easy. Let's see if I can find something kind of lean, kind of like potentially some rice with steamed chicken. It's always a good option. It's probably one of the like leanest, cleanest options to get. I think this is I don't know if this is like a kid's land or this is I think this is the arcade, to be honest. I don't think we're gonna get like a DDR machine. I don't think we're gonna get like a Street Fighter machine or anything too fun. So yeah, it's more for kids, this one. And the food court actually looks solid. They have a little bit of everything, but I'm just not looking to get a standard Thai food court meal at the moment. You know, I'll either get some food to cook at home so I can keep the good diet going, the pre-travel diet going, or I will get something that really sticks out to me that I come across today. But if it's not sticking out to me and I'm just forcing it, grabbing something just because I'm a little hungry, I'm gonna hold off and let's see what else we can find. You can see some street vendors here selling some kind of toys, souvenirs type situation. 25 baht each. Swadee Kap, hello. Super soakers for Songkran, yeah? Songkran. Next month, water festival. Songkran? Yeah, I was considering coming back for it because, you know, I'm leaving now end of March, and I think it's in around 3 weeks, Songkran, and everyone keeps saying I really should be here for it. I should definitely make sure I'm in Thailand. So that's also going to have some influence on my decision on how quickly I come back. You know, we'll see if it feels worth it to come back for Songkran, or if, you know, if it's not so worth it. If I'm loving the new place and I'm finding a lot to explore and making amazing videos from it, I'll just keep it going, I guess. But it would be fun to do the Songkran thing and make some videos of that too. I mean, it's kind of guaranteed, you know? So we'll think about it. We'll see what happens. But hopped across the street here because I saw what looked like a little market, kind of just another street, you know, fully lined with vendors and food. These look good. Sesame balls, kind of, those just look like glazed donuts to me. Wow. Deep fried. Little pancakes. Man, oh man, these don't look good. These maggots. Not for me, not for me. I mean, something I would try. Sometimes I would make for a video as well, but not something I have any interest in eating on my own time. I'll put it like that. A lot of like fresh meats and seafoods. Hello. I don't know exactly what it is. I guess you just kind of make like a little noodle dish, noodle bowl. Rice bowl, noodle bowl. Okay, we have some stuff out here. Cafeteria style. See, I never know really what anything is. Hello. Donuts? More donuts. It does smell so good. I'm always tempted because it just smells really good. So the other actual night market, it's called the Im Night Market. Im Night Market. I don't know. It's spelled I-M. I think Im. Opens at 4:30, and right now it's like 4:07. So like 23 minutes, and it's like a 10-minute walk. So I think I'll head over there. May as well check it out while I'm in the area and see what it's like. So I'm just gonna head that way now. We'll just kind of, mill around a little bit until it opens. Maybe I'll pester them as they set up their stalls. He said I could come inside just to take a photo here. Check this out. So cool. Wow. It's gonna actually let me inside? Oh, wow. I just wanted to come up to here, but wow, thank you, sir. Thank you. Very nice. That's cool. Check it out. Whoa. Very cool. Not sure exactly what it is. I'd imagine I can't go inside, right? Can I go inside? Oh, wow. Cop, thank you. What is this place? What's this place? Is it a like temple or? I don't know. Okay, thank you. Wow, this place is cool. I don't know exactly what it is. Check this out. I'm trying not to break anything, right? Don't touch anything. Interesting. Very cool. I noticed they always leave like a little drink of water out for the gods, I assume, something like that. Oh, that was nice. He just let me in here. He didn't need to do that. I was just asking if I could walk up and take a photo. That's pretty cool, though. I guess I should close up for him, right? Wow, cool. What is this place? Anybody know what is this place? Maybe not this one specifically, but like, what's the purpose of this kind of building? Probably somewhere to pray, I'd imagine, something like that. Hold on, let me get the boom. There we go. I just threw the guy 10 baht and he looked absolutely shocked. I really don't think he was doing it for any type of tip or money, judging by that reaction I just got. I wanted to throw him a little something. That was cool. Yeah, what the heck was that place? It was actually in the parking lot of the hospital. So that's why I wasn't sure like if I could really just walk in there and film, because he was working in the parking area or whatever of the hospital or that spot. And so it's another spot across the street right here, just like it. Similar kind of like, similar design, similar architecture. Looks very much like Chinese dragons and interesting. That's cool. Check out this little shop here. This little barber shop. That's the prices right here. Wow, I'm sweating out. Wow, that's a real old school shop. Is that the prices for like a haircut or something? 40 baht, 60 baht? God, I'm gonna have to refer to you guys. Does anybody know what's the deal? That looked like a little salon, like a little barber shop, to be honest. That was pretty cool. Well, we just made it to the IM night market. Im. Nice. Looks like they have a little setup here for live music, little show. And things look underway. Things look like they are getting started. So still 5 more minutes. Do I want to be that guy who goes nosing up 5 minutes before opening? I don't know. Depends if other people are doing it. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Looks like it's already pretty open. Buddy cop. Hello. Let's just have a quick little browse around. Nice. It's pretty good already, to be honest. I mean, it looks like they've already been selling. Maybe it opens earlier than I thought. Maybe earlier than it says on Google. We got the jelly milkshakes. Let's see here. What is this? Skewers. You know, again, I'm never looking for anything too specific. It's kind of like a big market. Yeah, let's have a look around. Let's see. Before I commit to anything, you know, there's quite a few rows here. Usually anything that, if I see stuff that looks very typical or just looks like stuff I see all the time, hello. I don't tend to gravitate toward it. I don't know what it is. It's like just from seeing it so much. Except of course when you see me eat 5-7 pad krapals in a row. I mean, that's just a whole different thing. That's a addiction. Wow, that looks good. That smells real good. These curries, smell good. Sweaty cop. Smells amazing. Damn, I may have to just kind of make a selection or two at some point because I'm getting hungrier and hungrier here. The smells are getting stronger and stronger, and I'm getting weaker and weaker mentally. So I might pick something and sit down, have a little bite, curb my what do they call it? Hanger? Being hangry? God, that even looks great. Fresh rotisserie chicken. Might have to get a little bit. You know, the only thing I worry about is soy sauce kills me, and I know it doesn't look too dark, and so I could probably do it. I might just take the risk. You know, I could pull one of those. One of my last hurrahs in Bangkok. So I don't need to care too much. But then I'll be, crying with a stomach ache, and then I'll care. So try and keep it clean, keep it a little bit clean. Oh God, there's so many stalls here. I will say, folks, it smells better in this market than most markets. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because I'm so hungry at the moment, but it's like a lot of different smells, very fragrant. I'm enjoying it. Look at all these different chili pastes. That's amazing, like shrimp paste, chili paste. That looks very good. God, if I was ever like staying a bit longer, I would get a little bit of every one of those and put it in my fridge, bring it home, and try all of them with my cooking. But for now, it doesn't make sense to buy it, but I don't know what any of it is. I know some of it's like shrimp paste, chili paste, and different paste mixtures, to cook with and for dips, but I would have to buy them all just because I don't know what's what. It's different. Haven't seen that before, I have to say. This one, this one kind of screams my name. I believe this is a Penang curry right here. You can see the pea eggplant. Looks good too. It looks quite like a dark red color. I might have to try that one. This one, chicken? Pork. Okay. I might have to try that one. Just gonna take a look around. What about this one? Chicken? Masaman. This one is Penang. Penang? Okay. Yeah, I might have to come back and grab some of that Penang curry. Ooh. This all looks very good. Maybe I come back. It looks very good. A lot of choices actually here. It's like sometimes I'll walk through a market and I just don't care for anything, and other times I walk through and I see 5 or 6 things that I could eat. Check these out. These very fried fish. That looks good. The prawns actually give you quite a good amount. We have another real prime selection of curries over here. Wow. Talk about a selection. You see how this one is like, it's not so red, it's more orange. So I would go for the one in the other shop, the Penang. Like this might be Penang, but it's also like a bit more orange. Hello, how you doing? Wow, they have this soft-boiled eggs too. I definitely have to grab a few soft-boiled eggs. How much for the eggs? How much each one? 40. 40 baht. Okay. All right, thank you. Wow, each egg 40 baht. That's pretty crazy, actually. Surprising. I was gonna say I'll grab a few of those, a couple of those, but that's kind of pushing it. I probably will grab a curry. Let's see. Pa kacang. Very dessert-like. So almost like a French toast with a bunch of like cereal and stuff like that. The Thais do love their desserts that are just like almost like stoner food, like dessert, street food, cereal with like condensed milk and mixtures like that, which are actually delicious. Very sweet, typically very high in sugar, but very, very delicious. Okay, I think I've made up my mind that I will grab one of these Penang curries. Let me ask the price. Sweaty Cop, how much is the Penang curry? 50 baht for one. Can I have one? Yeah, thank you. Oh, what is this? Eat here. Yeah, eat here. Eat here, eat here. I get, rice. No rice, no rice. I'm gonna be good, no rice. Try to watch the weight, no rice. This one looks really interesting to me. Because I've never seen that. Yeah, that's different. What's this one? Fish. Okay. Fish, interesting. Like a fish cake of some kind? I had no idea. This almost looks like an egg, like a kind of like an omelet. This is kind of like a unique little stand here. Let's just eat this first and then try it out. Okay, 50 baht, yeah? Even though there's nobody at all eating at these tables, I assume this is where I eat and that I can sit here since I bought stuff, but I think because it's just kind of opening, maybe there's nobody eating here. I don't know. I'm afraid I have to like buy a drink or something there. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see if somebody says something to me. I didn't see any other tables, and I think it's okay. Okay, no rice, so just the straight Penang curry. So it's just chicken, pork, pork. You see we have the pea eggplant inside, very red. That's good, very good. Wow, that's great. Not too sweet, not too spicy, but a little spicy. Oh, that's good. Let's try again. Got some leaves this time. Wow. Ooh. Is that better than the soy bacao market in Pattaya? I don't know. My go-to spot. I don't know, because with rice even, this one would be even kicked up more. I don't know. That's close. Maybe it's a tie, but both are very good. Oh man, that's delicious. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. Think about if I want to get another thing. Maybe try something else. Yeah, very good. Very pleased. Okay, I just went and got a second one. I had to. It was just too good. I want to know, what do you guys think? Do they charge 50 baht to locals as well? Do you think it's a foreigner price here, 50 baht, or do you think it's a everyone price? I think they actually give a lot of meats, especially I think because I said no rice. But at the other place, like on Soy Bacau, they don't necessarily give me a ton of meat, even if I get no rice, you know. And the price is the same, 50 baht. But this is like actually quite a lot. This whole thing is full of, it is pork. Yeah, pork. Almost could fool me thinking that it's chicken if I didn't know for sure. So yeah, I mean, good price. I'm happy to pay 50 baht actually. I'm just curious if you guys think that there's double pricing in a spot like this for like dishes like this. I just wonder. Sometimes I'll see them charge somebody like 20 baht for something, but I don't know, maybe they bought something different, a smaller portion or whatever it is. So yeah, let me know, guys. What a great little market that was. That was really good. Huge portions and 50 baht per bowl. That was definitely the best value I've found at a market for something like that, like a Penang curry. Really good. Yeah, that's awesome. We'll definitely visit that market again. Even given the distance where I'm at, even taking a walk over here or just taking one stop on the BTS, I would hit that market for that Penang curry. Yeah, really good. Really good. Unexpectedly good. And unexpectedly large portions. They give you a ton of the eggplant peas, which I really love those. Just kind of get a big spoonful of like 5 of those with a bunch of the coconut milk with the chili. I mean, just, I don't know, it does it for me. Super modern condos over here. We have the cabana, a few buildings. Looks like it has some amenities, pool inside, gym right here. Definitely super modern, super new building. You see a few out in the further stops. You know, you see them popping up probably in the past couple of years more than anything, and it's definitely going to continue. You know, Bangkok is hot now. Bangkok is gotten popular and is getting more popular, and there's no end in sight for that necessarily, especially given the pandemic and that things have just sort of bounced back and are on that upward trend. That's not going to stop anytime soon. No way. There's no reason it would, unless there's some sort of economic collapse, you know, outside of like what's already going on, or another world catastrophe type thing, pandemic type deal. But I think otherwise it's just going to continue to go further and further out, same as in most other cities that are getting popular, have gotten popular. It's going to get gentrified, it's going to get built up. All the popular spots are going to go further and further from the center. I think Samrong is like a good limit to like how far I would want to go outside of the center, still be close to a BTS, still stay close to Sukhumvit as well. I think Samrong is like a good spot because it's also a nice area to live. You have all the stuff you need around your stop, around your house. Otherwise, I think Bering, where I'm staying, is also fantastic. I think Bang Na is also pretty solid. But I like Bering, and I like Samrong over here, where I just explored a bit today. Thinking about like having that right next door, right down the street, it would be great. There's just so much shops and food over there, like more than most areas. So yeah, very viable place to live, very viable area. And I mean, condos in these areas are not too expensive. You can get something nice for 7,000 baht per month. Another pretty modern building, Alive Sukhumvit 76. It's like there's a few of them, or maybe that's a different building there, but yeah, just quite a few just next to the main road, just next to Sukhumvit. Literally just like steps away. So it's kind of nice that you are off of like the exact main road, but you're just one street away. And that street's like a short walk. So you'll see, I'm gonna make a right back to the main road and just shoot down the main road. Main road is Sukhumvit. You know, I say it like that in case there are people who are not at all familiar with Bangkok. But then I say Sukhumvit so people who are familiar also have isn't understanding what I'm saying. So yeah, just make a right, head down to Sukhumvit, make a left, and then that takes me straight to my place. So I'm pretty much like one stop away right now. Usually one stop, if you're walking, takes 15 minutes walk, 10 minutes walk. You know, every stop is different distance from each other, so it's not always the same. But yeah, 10-15 minutes walk per station, typically how it goes. You know, now I'm seeing like over here some more Thai style places. You know, sometimes it's hard when I want to capture like something and it's being blocked by a bunch of trees and stuff, but you can see what I mean here. There's like much older style building, same with that one. Usually it sticks out with like some bright colors and kind of old style balconies. So I like seeing buildings like this, and it's always a much better value. I bet these buildings right here, I mean, it's hard to say without seeing what they look like inside, but like definitely on the cheaper end, you know, 6,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Yeah, it really depends how nice they are inside. What are the amenities? I feel like I have definitely seen this name, Lumpini Villa. I mean, you'll see Lumpini in a lot of condo names, so it gets confusing, but I've definitely seen this one. It's a great location. I mean, yeah, nice location. Looks like there's a bunch of buildings here. I'm not sure if they're all the same, you know, the same one, but there's many. I believe they're actually different buildings. But yeah, these are probably pretty cheap. If the place that I'm staying in right now, which is a very new place with nice amenities, very nice amenities, also close to the BTS, if that is 7,000 baht, you know, 195 US dollars per month, then spots like this, which are, you know, older, I mean, it can't be much more than 7,000 if that. I mean, prices don't go too much less than that. Like, you're not going to get something for 2,000, 3,000, but yeah, I'd imagine. I'll check that out. There's a 7-Eleven in there, right at the building. It's always nice. But yes, I'd imagine some of these places go for 5,000 or 6,000 for a one bedroom. Yeah, especially if you get like a really old spot that does not go up high. Like this little spot kind of is what I'm thinking about. Like, see how it's just like 2 floors and it's almost like a little motel. But there's a lot of places like that, which are little apartments. Those are cheap. Those you can find for 4,000, 5,000. Yeah, it's really cheap. I didn't actually recognize before how cheap it gets when you just venture outside of any of the main areas. And you can still be close to the train. It's still, everything is accessible. And you can live like very cheap, like as cheap as in Pattaya. Now given, in Pattaya, I'm picking like the areas I want to live in, like the best areas I want to live. But still, I think to be able to live in Bangkok and still be close to the train, still be accessible to stuff, and have like a nice space with nice amenities, and only pay $200 or less per month. Now that I'm seeing that that's possible, and realizing that these areas are actually quite fine to live and would be nice to live, it's a little eye-opening and it's pretty cool to see. But then you have all these like just old style. Well, I just almost fell and those dogs lost it. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. The vlogger almost fell on the ground. Yeah, you have these old style houses right here, directly next to the big buildings. Pretty cool. It's literally like this. You have to watch out where you're going in Bangkok, and if you don't pay attention for a second, yeah, you bust your ass. Got dogs around. I don't know what's going on over here. Check this party out. What's this? Interesting. I thought this guy was just pulling up to like do something with the situation, but I think he's just talking on the phone. I have no idea. If you're enjoying my videos, please drop a thumbs up. That will really help me out. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I drop a new video every day. Occasionally I will miss a day, but yeah, I really shoot for that daily new video. So yeah, follow me along, and yeah, thanks for watching.